Hi, thank you for checking out my channel and the Persona Rerun project. If you are enjoying it, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with any friends who might be interested in Persona. I am also live on Twitch at twitch.tv/MacTheVoid, as well as have a coffee. Outside of that, in the comments, I'm specifically looking for suggestions on how to play the Persona 3 DLC, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, and Persona 5 Strikers in a similar type of format. I've never played those ones before, so please be spoiler free on your suggestions, but I'd like to start preparing for the next leg of this journey, so any suggestions would be appreciated. Otherwise, we'll get right into it. Thanks.
There's something worth looking at from here.
The moon is almost perfect.
It'll be full in just 3 more days.
So it would seem. I have no intention of relinquishing my abilities and living an empty life to continue.
This is going to be how we start
or to die powerless.
The episode. It's technically midnight. It's
how
fine.
important this is to you, Takaya. To us, we can't afford to lose.
Sorry,
it.
I should pay attention to what they're saying. To to die powerless. Okay, yeah. Because of the way that I record, right? Like obviously I didn't want to get into the first, so I had to save in Tartarus, and since I'm not ahead currently, I didn't know that this is coming and have just uploaded and edited, and I'm not about to do another cancel re-edit upload because I've had to do that recently with a few bad edits. So so this is how we're starting it.
And besides,
Jin?
if the Dark Hour disappears, we might forget everything that happened, won't we? I'd forget you and Chidori, the things we did together, our time at the facility. All of it. To me, that's a fate worse than death. I couldn't care less if that damned facility got erased from my memory. Having this uncontrollable power forced on us, watching everybody we knew disappear one by one. There's just one thing I refuse to forget. Back when I was trapped in that living hell, you spoke to me. Thanks to what you said, I learned how to keep myself going. Your words gave my life meaning, Takaya. If I forget that, I won't have any reason to be alive. It may not be much of a purpose compared to yours. It was just a couple of words, I know. But they meant the whole world to me. So I can't lose this fight either.
Interesting the way that they're fleshing
Is
out
that
his
so?
character.
Well then, why don't we find out together? Whom will fate elect to choose? Them or us?
Right.
There's no school today. It's almost time for the shopping show.
It's amazing! I'm good, good. Not bad, kid.
Whose sword is that? I mean, might as well. I mean, it might be for Junpei, but it might be for me. So,
Thanks, kid.
if it is for me, we'll see.
Bye-bye.
Upon a dry spring. Okay. But no one else seems to want to hang out, so I'm going to go hang out with Kamiki.
Hey,
Alright, yep.
thanks.
So, through our conversations, this bench becomes the bridge that connects me to humanity.
Say, how do you feel about a pink alligator?
Sounds fine to me.
I thought so too. I knew you'd understand. See, it's the main character of a story that I'm writing. He was born in a lush, green forest, but he turned out to be pink. He stands out so much that he can't hunt for food easily, so he's always hungry. The other animals dislike him and call him disgusting, almost like he's cursed. So he was used to living alone. But one day, he made a friend. It was a little bird that had trouble flying. Every day, the bird would stand on the pink alligator's back and practice. It's kind of embarrassing to tell you this. So, what do you think?
I'd need to hear more to make a judgment.
Well, it's still a work in progress. I've never tried
I think
writing
it's
a
a
story
good starting
before,
point.
so maybe I'm not good at it. But I'm writing it for myself, so that's what matters. I hope you can take something positive away from it, though. I actually came up with it the other day. I decided I wanted to write a heartwarming story just for myself. I'd like it to be a hopeful tale about finding the meaning in one's life. I think of you when I write. It's like I can hear you telling me not to die just yet.
Kamiki smiled weakly. I feel like our relationship is stronger now.
The wind is going to pick up soon. I can feel these kinds of things now. I hope I have enough time. We should leave. I'd like to see you again sometime.
I parted ways with Kamiki and then headed back to the dorm.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Only 2 days remain. It's been a long journey, but we're finally here. We're the only ones who can defeat it, so don't let your guard down until the very end. Did we finish what we were doing? Sounds like it. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so you guys are the only ones available there. Actually, I haven't checked to see if there have been more URLs recently. I don't think. No, wait, I did. That's how I found out about Man Who Can't Get Groovy. Let's look at what I need for you. Strength's pretty high. Between them, magic seems to be the one that I should do. Dr. Muraki is leaving? Are you kidding me? This is so sad. I think I know who the Phantom Thieves are. If we report them, will we get 30 million yen? Well, just report anyone who seems suspicious.
You know,
It's already November. We've gone through pretty much all the school events now, so that frees you up for studying. It'll be getting colder from now on, so wrap up warm and don't get sick. I mean it. If you even think you've got a fever, then go see the nurse. Oh, speaking of the nurse's office, Dr. Murky is going to be leaving us on the 18th. Oh god, I think I have one more with him. If you need to talk to him, now's the time. He was kind of a quiet guy, but it was nice having him around. I'll be kind of sad to see him go. So, if he helped any of you feel better, make sure you thank him before he's gone. Anyway, time to start the class. Man, time flies. Time really flies. The whole year's gone by already. Yikes. I didn't like that reminder. Was school always like this? It doesn't feel kind of different than usual. Do you think? I'm getting a weird feeling too. What do you mean? It's the people around us seem restless or something. Pretty unsettling, right? Feels the same to me. I agree. Nothing seems unusual on my end. What about you, Makoto? Someone asked for me? Everything's normal over here. You most certainly did not ask for you. Is Makoto sick today? Sorry, I only just noticed the chat right now. I think everyone's just agitated by the Fen Thieves rumors. Might have to be affected by the people around you. It's important to stay calm in times like these.
Hey!
Oh my god, everyone wants to level up with me, but I'm trying to get Akechi all the way. Maruki's still not available right now. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go into, even though so much is available right now, I think I'm gonna go into the palace. Anything I needed to do today?
Let's do it.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, Mako-chan. I didn't realize we take the same train.
Haru, what a coincidence. I was just thinking of you.
Oh, were you?
Yep. How should I put this? Our battles from this point forward are only going to get tougher, right? So, I've been reflecting on our approaches to combat in the hopes of finding some new tactics. In the end, I came up with something, but I realized I'll need your help with it.
Me? Sure. If I can be of any help, I'd love to work with you on this.
I appreciate it. So, what I'm thinking is...
Mako-chan?
Now that I think about it, this is probably going to sound rather absurd.
All of them have
Don't
sounded
worry.
absurd.
If it's your idea, Mako-chan, I'm sure it'll be great.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Well, ready to hear it?
Huh?
So, any thoughts?
What a great idea! I'd be honored to help.
Oh, thank you. Well, I hope it works out.
Mm-hmm. Just leave it to me. But wow, Mako-chan, you come up with some pretty bold moves sometimes. I really look up to you for that.
Do you? I'm not sure how that makes me feel, but thank you.
The star will grant us our wish if it's based on such a great plan. I'm positive.
So, this is the location you've been using as a hideout. Can we just get started?
Forced investigation will take place on November 20th. That's our deadline this time.
Is there any possibility of that investigation being moved to an earlier date?
I highly doubt it.
How can you be so sure? Didn't they want to catch us as soon as they possibly could?
They may be corrupt, but they are still a bureaucracy. Certain steps must be taken in order to continue forward. Unless their situation becomes extremely dire, they won't act with only circumstantial evidence.
I'm impressed, Detective Man. You sure know a lot about internal affairs.
Yes, he is quite promising.
Well, this is a purely give-and-take relationship. You taught me the inner workings of the Phantom Thieves, so it's only fair I return the favor. And I will be sure to contact everyone if the investigation team makes any odd movements.
That would be helpful.
All right.
Awesome. Let's infiltrate the palace.
Now, let us depart. Now then.
So full disclosure, I lost power, so some things are a little different than before. I had to make up a considerable amount because the last time I'd saved was still on the first floor. So. There we go. This is the other control panel we need. Gotcha. We'll be done after this. Hold on. Come on. What
How
now?
about this?
Oracle, would it be possible to tamper with the average win percentage of the slot machines? So you want to take advantage, essentially.
Huh?
You mean the one that's 5,000 coins? Sounds like fun. Job's done. The Jat one, does that mean it will miss too? It should be fine, considering the Phantom Thieves succeed. Head straight there. Thank you. All Cheers gets us 5,000, 10,000, 50,000. That's right. This is a big gamble, Joker. Are you sure about this? Leave it to me. Huh? Ah, that's it. A 777. 50,000 coins. You truly are special, Joker. Whoa, that's too many coins. Hey, does that sound like a jackpot to you? Who gets it? No surprising they're reacting. We should leave for now. What about the coins? They're just for show. I wonder if we should be able to use that slot machine again. You wish we had more coins. I think we have enough. More is always better than less. Then again, I suppose we should be already good to go. That's right. We have 50,000 coins now. Let's let's exchange them for a member's card on the high limit floor. Head straight there. It is frustrating to know
Let's do
that. It is frustrating to know that I was about 5 minutes away from being done with the palace for today, getting to do the nighttime and record, and instead I've had to do another hour plus of recording right now. Nope, never mind. Because of that power outage I had mentioned. We finally have the card. Let's move on to the next floor as well. But like looking at my recording time, it's like 11 minutes, but a lot of that was spent looking around for a thing I knew I already found and would have remembered if I hadn't been down for, 20 minutes during the power outage. Luckily, the power came on very quickly, but then having to retread so much of the game again. This is to give off a welcoming vibe, though.
What a clever trick.
We merely followed your rules.
I'm Vector. You know it, the rules seem that I am the victor.
It appears both the Sai-san of the real world and that of this world are at their wits' end.
I think our guests will be leaving now.
You're the only one who's gonna be leaving, Black Suit.
Things would have been so much simpler if we could do this from the start.
Persona! Ravage them!
Enemy is tough. And electric attacks won't work on it. Go! Persona! Feel my rage! That's our queen! They're in disarray! All-out attack! Done and done!
contribute even more.
One, boosters. Criminal trials are but a gamble to be won, and us prosecutors arrange the gambling table. Hence, losses are unacceptable. We must win, even if it has to be on false charges.
Are you serious, sis? Why won't you answer me?
Mako-chan.
Don't think such a petty trick could defeat me. I may have to acknowledge your skills. If you can make it up to the manager's floor, that is.
She thinks the trials which shape the outcomes of people's lives are nothing more than gambles? I wish I didn't have to hear that from Sai-san herself.
Sis is completely distorted. We have to stop her quickly.
Let's save her together.
We all feel the same way. There's no time to waste. She mentioned something about a manager's floor, right? Let's try heading up there. We'll change Nijima-san's heart for sure.
Authentication complete. Cannot access the following floors.
So that means...
Yeah!
Sorry, I'm like skipping through it and being in a rush, especially in this last section. I'm supposed to start streaming in 20 minutes, but I have to edit yesterday's
Out of the way.
video and today's.
Beyond this point is the high limit floor.
Which is literally the first, the one that I'm recording now.
Do you have a
the power
reservation?
outage really threw a bone in my
said
time
out of the way.
management.
We shouldn't cause a scene.
Do you have a reservation?
It seems there is some kind of requirement we must meet before we can access this high-limit floor.
Even though we got the coins?
It must be related to my sister's cognition in some way.
I can't imagine how, though.
Her cognition. Essentially, Sai-san needs to think of us as being allowed to enter, correct? Huh. Well, this casino is the courthouse in reality. So that floor must be a place only authorized personnel are given access to. I would say it has to be the courtroom.
You really are an ace detective.
He's come to understand the workings of the cognitive world so quickly.
Well, I was just like that too, right?
Maybe?
I just understood it right away, though. No need for that logic stuff.
That aside, how are we going to get into the courtroom?
Ryuji, go piss off the police.
Hell no!
We just need to attend a trial. Still, how are we supposed to know which trials my sister will be attending?
Leave that to me. I have some connections that come to mind. I will contact you once I manage to arrange a time. We should return to the real world for today, though. Well, see you all at the courtroom. Let us leave it at that, then.
Well then, shall we head back? Let's go.
Very well. Let us go.
Let us get out of here. Okay.
Then...
Joker,
do you have a minute?
Ah, you're back.
Seems Sai-san is participating in a trial. I'm surprised she's taken court, and if thieves are enemy. Yeah, we've already done this one as well.
hey!
What?
Well, Oh! See you later.
Okay. Sojiro is available to go up, but I'm thinking that I might go with Akechi and do Kichijoji just so we can round out all of the darts. Get everyone to have that.
I should write some. Welcome! What do you play?
Let's play darts.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna call someone. Let's call it Ketchy.
Thank you!
Come on, Futaba. Yeah, let's
Yes.
use it. I did spend money on it. Good luck. Oh, I should have went and bought stuff. Oh well, when I do the reload, I'll go buy stuff.
Hey,
Let's begin our team game.
Yes.
Okay then, shall we? I'm all prepared on my end. Let's play 701. I trust you don't have a problem with that? Oh, it's just
Wow.
us? No one else is gonna come and do this with us? That's wild. But okay.
for real?
All right,
So I'm up next.
I'll give it a try.
I don't think there is a way for me to... No, it's your turn. Things are getting interesting.
Do your best.
Okay, so there's literally not a way for me to get it, so he ends it. I don't think. Right? What's 180 minus?
Oh. Yes.
Yeah, even at best. Okay, what if he had done, instead of bullseyes, he had done 180s?
Speaking of which,
Oh, so
I'll give it a try.
okay, so there wasn't a way to get him to max. That's bullshit. Akechi should also have gone for the 60s.
Let us leave it at that then. Do your best.
That's some shenanigans. I never aim this way. It feels weird.
I see. This is amazing. I see now.
How are things with Morgana? Morgana's also rank 1. Oh, so you were, let's do it. 301. Okay, sure.
Now then.
Alright, how does this work
Yeah.
with him?
Oh. Yes.
Oop, just missed.
I'll be back.
Looks like it's my turn next. Don't fall back now.
This is where I come in.
Alright, so it may not be Morgana who has maxed out next time that we do this together. Just so everyone's on board with what I'm saying.
Yes.
It's whoever is the second person.
It's all yours. Oh. Yes.
Alright, and then 6. So I'm gonna go over here and just do 5, so they only have to score a 1.
I see. This is where I come in.
I don't know why I'm working so hard when Morgana's not gonna be able to remember this. Here it goes. I need some cat-like reflexes.
Well,
Oh, all right, but they definitely aren't cat-like, okay? The wrong response.
It's all yours.
Okay.
Nice. We're on a roll. This is
Oh, that's some
good.
crazy skill. Apart from that precise throwing, I can tell you've grown somewhat.
That was rather exciting.
That should do it for now.
Goodbye.
The Phantom Thieves are students from our school, right? Really? Who? I might know. If we report them, then we get 30 million yen. Why don't I just report anyone who seems suspicious? So yeah, I think I might skip or not go in today. If that's an option. If it forces me in, I'll just have to do it. But since I'm doing that in reload and also struggling on time, as it were, already, I might just do a normal day and then have to go in like tomorrow or the next available day where no one's wanting to do anything. I think I fucked this one a little bit. Was school always like this? Does it feel kind of different than usual, do you think? I'm getting a weird feeling too. What do you mean? Yeah. Something's different. Huh? Is it just me that thinks something's changed? Yeah. I said the other in the other version because people were always suspicious of me.
So this is what the courtroom is like.
Just being here causes my body to tense up.
I'm shocked that Nijima-san could think of somewhere this solemn as a casino. So Makoto's sis is that lady who's overflowing with the aura of a capable woman.
Mm-hmm. By the way, what's this trial about?
A politician who decided to make personal use of government funds.
I read about that in a magazine. He went on a vacation with his mistress to some fancy hot springs.
Aren't politicians supposed to be loaded? Why'd he mess with our tax money?
That's just how they are.
Playing with other people's cash is a total no-go. This may sound odd, but isn't Nijima-san supposed to be busy with our investigation? Does she really have time to be coming to a trial like this?
Supposedly, she was on this case before being assigned to the Phantom Thieves. Normally, another prosecutor would take her place, but Sai-san can be a bit of a perfectionist.
Hey, how are we gonna get Nijima-san to notice us? Did you tell her we'd be coming?
I don't think she read the message, though.
Do we have a backup plan?
Not exactly, but I'm sure she'll notice us eventually.
I noticed a lot of students here, but is that a Ketchi-kun? And Makoto? Now that I think about it, there was a message about her coming. that doesn't matter for now.
See?
God, she's gorgeous. Like, I don't want to boil her down to that because, like, she's an interesting character too. But
All right. Nijima can see now
they
that we're
cooked
allowed
with her
forward.
design. Yep.
This should let us enter that high limit thingamajig. Let's head over to her palace once the trial's over.
All right, so I didn't have a
Stay in
choice.
the bag, damn it.
All right, didn't have a choice. So I am in fact
It's time
back
to
here.
work. Let's go, Joker.
We've arrived.
We've arrived.
Sweet, the door that was blocking our path's gone now. So this is what cognitive control looks like. Dude, if this stuff's still surprising you, you're gonna be in a world of hurt from here on. Still is a little hard to believe, I admit. Look, there's a counter up ahead. Should we go there first? I suppose there would be no issue in stopping by. Let us go.
See it.
Yep. Thank you.
Yes!
Just 1,000 though. At least give us each person that much, cheapskate. Once per card. Furthermore, this is the map for the high limit floor. Thank you. Okay, show surprises now. We want to exchange our coins for a member's card. No, we do have prizes, but unfortunately that's not one of them.
How do
What?
you mean?
Then how are we supposed to get to the manager's floor? I assure you, there's no need for a card. Please head over there. Yeah, this sounds suspicious. Well, we cannot proceed until we go check it out. Why don't we head over there for the time being?
I have something. See it.
I love the concept of this part.
Isn't that...
A scale? Or is it a bridge? Maybe it's a scale-shaped bridge? There's an area over here on the other side too. That could lead to the manager's floor.
Yes.
There can be no doubt. We'll need to lower the bridge to cross. But how do we do that? How indeed. Let us try investigating around here. Like, the scales of justice being weighed down by the coins in order to let us pass, and like the coins we get lowers the thing. It reminds me, this is a weird, but it reminds me of Sonic Adventure DX, of that casino, where like you'd get the coins and then you'd have to go into the casino safe room, right? And a claw would come down and shake you, and you had to build up enough coins to Scrooge McDuck on top of it to get to the Chaos Emerald. It reminds me of that, which I thought was like a cool concept too. I don't think either game, no spoilers for what this game does with it. In fact, I'm super let down with what this game does with it, which seems to be a pattern of, oh, I love the concept and then I'm let down by the execution in this game consistently. But same with Sonic. I don't think they do enough with the concept. We need 100,000 coins just to cross over there? It's getting clearer that she has no intention of letting us proceed onward. I don't believe there's any need for pessimism, though.
What?
But think about how much that is. We were desperate just to get our hands on 50,000. And we still obtained them in the end. We can succeed if we do that, then double our total. I suppose this is the high limit floor. Indeed, there must be a high-risk, high-return game somewhere here. Though we'll need to win too. Our first order of business should be to see what kind of games exist on this floor.
Oh.
So when we come back here and the stuff happens, I want to walk through not just Akechi and what he's doing here, but Makoto and how to fix Haru via fixing part of Morgana with this palace instead. I have something. It's a whole process, but like I think that yeah. We'll talk about it as it happens. See it. Welcome to the battle arena, the infernal fighting ground where the embers of life glow bright. Oh, it's you guys. Our manager told us about you. Huh? What the hell you've been hearing about us? You're so quick to anger. Wonderful. This will be quite boring if that wasn't the case. Now, allow me to confirm something before I begin explaining. Do you currently have 10,000 coins? Huh? What? We don't. Well, that won't do at all. This is out of the question if you don't have enough for the entry fee. Now listen up. Come back once you have that amount. It seems this game requires... Okay, so it's the other way first. Yeah. I think there was a safety room over there too, but I didn't access it. Welcome to the House of Darkness, our puzzling labyrinth in the dark.
What was that?
You better not be looking for a fight. We ain't interested. That won't be necessary. You're valuable participants after all. Participants? Most certainly. The original intent behind the high limit floor is different than that of the others. On this floor, VIPs are encouraged to send substitutes to compete in the games in their place, considered to be like horses in horse racing. However, it seems you have no substitutes. Of course we don't. That should be obvious. Indeed, it is. And you will be the vital participants in these games.
You got it.
So we basically need to be our own substitutes. Sounds perfect to me. That's way better than spectating. Splendid. Now allow me to explain the rules. A straightforward maze lies directly ahead of you. I suggest you exercise utmost caution within, as the lighting is dimmed quite heavily. But if you manage to reach the goal, well, you will obtain 10 times that amount. 10,000 coins just from completing a maze? It's no wonder they call this the high limit floor. I doubt the maze will be as simple as it sounds. Let's start. One more thing. You're free to head backward in the maze or even leave the room if you so choose. Well then.
Is there a safe room nearby? It'd help if we can find one.
We can use this place.
I'll just add this. All right. It's somewhere.
I've already registered for the maze. God damn, it's so freaking dark. This is definitely not a little. We've been tricked. I'm sensing shadows too. Very simple, my ass. If we do not ascertain the layout and placement of the enemies, we will surely find ourselves in danger. I just hope that there is an adequate way of doing so.
Focus.
Gone. We can move ahead.
It's somewhere. I can feel it.
This has to be a joke.
So the participants are trapped in here to fall victim to the shadows? Seems they have no intention of letting us proceed further. They're cheating, damn it. Fine, things are different now. Like, it's literally right next to here. Yeah. Huh. Perhaps we should have gone through it in the first place. Oh well, such is life. Yeah, fucking dumb. Just let us do it.
Focus. I have something.
Oh.
Oh, we made it through. Is it though? It feels like there's more up ahead.
Joker, there's a chest.
I have something.
Oh.
You can see it.
Incredible. I'm astounded you made it this. You could make it this far. That's the guy who's at the reception desk. Huh? Wait, what? The wall? That bastard. What's he trying to pull here? Leave your complaining for later. Our path's been blocked, so we need to find a way around.
It's somewhere. You can see it.
That was an easy win. Let's go, Joker.
Yes.
Oh, we were able to circumvent the wall of cards, it seems. Man, that long way around shit is bull. Where's the bastard from earlier, huh? Oh, we have an escape route now. We can proceed onward without having to worry about it anymore.
I can see it.
Is there a safe room near?
It's somewhere.
Inconceivable. How have you managed to make it this far? You truly are pests. Every time you think you've crushed them, they just keep crawling back in. What's that, you bastard? I hope you're ready. We didn't appreciate that trap of yours. He's right. You didn't have any intention of letting us get past that maze in the first place. You are indeed correct. That is how things are supposed to be. You're not worthy of victory. Now, will you just lie down and lose for me? This isn't an easy job, you know. Is that so? Well then, seems I have no other choice.
I appreciate it.
Persona!
I am thou.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Pillow foot. Sacred tempest.
Go!
Thank you. Let's go.
Come. Pillow foot. Sacred tempest.
I mean, it's burning through my SP. I'll use an item later, but listen, On, I need you to be attacking. She can heal herself.
This is my other self.
Because On, you have our best. You have like the highest damage per turn available. Like, I don't know if you know that, but like because of your fire boost and the burn boost, if we're being honest, because of those two things put together, you are our strongest.
Persona!
Persona!
Screw you. Here he comes.
Boss got taken out! Medic! I'm using it!
I apologize. This is my other self.
Queen's
time.
It looks bad.
There.
Yeah, I'll take care of the healing. So, like, you...
I appreciate it.
Alright, do I take the risk? I think I do take the risk. You're pretty low. So as long as I don't miss, I think you're dead. Yeah.
All right, level up.
That's a new skill. Let's try it out.
That must have been his plan from the very beginning. Considering how things were on the members floor, it's no surprise this is an unfair game either. And yet we still reached our goal. Come now. Let us go. We have no more business here. We will have to go to another game if we want to win more coins. Joker, should we go back to the reception area at once? Yes.
The effect of the cognitive world is...
Okay.
All right. Focus.
Ah, welcome. Will you be participating in our stunning battle arena? Our teamwork is going to take down any... no, that won't do. This is a series of honest one-on-one battles. And that means... Correct. Only one can participate. You'll need to choose someone to act as your representative. 10,000 coins. However, if you manage to succeed the trials, you'll be granted 10 times that amount. 100,000 coins. Wait, what? That's enough to get us across the bridge. Come on, we need to do this.
How about this?
This feels like a trap to me. An amount that high would certainly ensure great danger. But failure to infiltrate this palace would be the end of us. So we don't got a choice. Very well. In that case, Joker should be the one to participate. We don't know what kind of enemies may appear, so his high level of adaptability will be vital here. Leave it to me. Are you sure about this? You will have to fight alone. But that's why Joker's the one doing it, right? I mean, I understand why. Just be careful, okay? Don't do anything reckless in there. I need to prepare first. Oh, that's fine. There's no need to overexert yourself. Come back if you find the courage. Yeah. Oh, she really doesn't make nearly as much coffee as I thought she did. Alright, let's use the bad stuff first. Alright, let's see if that's going to be good enough. The entry fee and appropriate prize total will be calculated at the end of the game. Now then, prepare to know the true meaning of agony.
Joker.
Only you will be able to continue from here on. We'll be cheering from the stand, so best of luck. Now then, our gripping battle is finally here. The idiot leader of the adult-defying thieves has come. Odds are 1.1 to the house, 23 to the Phantom Thieves. Wow, the Phantom Thieves are surprisingly popular. It's rare to see odds in the double digits. Now let us begin our serious one-on-one battle. Bring out the first contestant. What? There's 2 of them. This isn't one-on-one at all. They're just ignoring the rules right from the beginning. Now then, it's time for this hellish trio of battles to begin. Ready, set, go! I'm just gonna physically attack because I'm immune to physical and I actually reflect it, and I don't think they have anything besides physical. So this will be an easy one for me. I'm literally only gonna physically attack, so I'm going to go ahead and just speed it up. Is that okay with everybody to rush?
Time for a countdown. Joker, you missed.
Damn it.
Joker, you missed.
How am I missing so much, though? If I knew it was gonna be like this, I would have burned so much SP. I would have made back so much more SP if I just knew it was going to be like this and didn't bother. Yeah, go ahead and charge. Oh, I really wanted you to attack me with your charge attack. Oh, that's no good for the next round. Wow, he really can't take a hint. The stupid Phantom Thief has won. You know what? That's a little hard to say. I'm gonna call him Phantom Dweeb from now on. I'll be better on the house. Do not fret. The second round of contestants is arriving now.
What did you say?
What? They're even more than before. How cowardly. There's nothing fair or honest about this. Fight down in the peanut gallery. Now, it's time to die in this blood-curdling battle. I mean, good thing I loaded up, right? Jesus Christ! I'm so far off center as well. Bullshit! Why the hell aren't you dying, you goddamn Phantom Dweeb? I have a bet on this too. There's no way in hell you're getting away with this. Time for our final contestant.
It can't be.
What the? Yowza, that's a big one. Go, grind his bones into dust. Let the extreme third battle begin. Alright, I don't actually know what you're weak to. I know you're Thor. I don't recall what you're weak to.
Go down.
Okay, not Buffu.
Yeah, keep smiling, buddy.
Hey,
It's time.
I'm gonna go ahead and guard because I think it's Zeodyne, right? Charges for charges for like regular attacks while oh, okay, no, charges for physical attacks. Okay, I'm good. Let me just make sure you're not immune to that. Okay, yeah, you know what? This was I was a little too overcautious, it seems.
All right.
Once again, justice prevails. The payout will be handed out over after this. Please wait. Congratulations, here's your reward. 100,000 coins.
For real?
Oh shit, that was freaking amazing, Joker. You're incredible. They never even planned on giving you a fair fight in there. Yes, I expected that would have been the case. Our other trials have been rigged out as well, after all. So you sent Joker in knowing full well the possible dangers? Okay, so, like, obviously, like, this whole thing makes our group look stupid because of him. Okay, we're gonna talk about it in a second. I simply had faith in his skill, and to be honest, there was no other course of action available. Come now, we should head to the bridge. This should be our moment to shine. All right, so let's get into it, I guess. Authenticating member's card. The required number of coins to activate the Bridge of Judgment is 100,000 coins. We got that, now let us through. It seems you worked hard to gather that many coins. I never expected you would make it this far. I commend you on your vigorous efforts. However, you will never proceed to the manager's floor ahead. From this moment forward, the number of coins for the bridge will increase to 1 million coins.
What?
That's not fair. You can't give us an impossible task like that. Ah, you finally understand. That is the point. Your task will be forever impossible. Hence, I will emerge victorious.
This is horrible.
We just barely got 100,000 coins as well. She said she wouldn't let us through if we had. She said she'd let us through if we had 1 million coins. Yes. In that case, there won't be a problem.
What?
You know how to win that many? Not exactly. I already have the requisite coins right here. What? How could that be? Do you remember when what we were told at the very beginning? Essentially, we could borrow as many coins from the casino as we already held on our card. Well, yes, but
do you have a
for example, we had borrowed the max when we had 10,000 coins, we would have ended up with 20,000. And then we would have bet on Joker at the Coliseum as a guest, our total would have grown to 460,000. That's not what actually happened. Correct, on Joker's card. However, that is not the only card in our possession. Yeah, okay, so this entire palace makes our group seem stupid because in order to make him seem smart, they dumb the rest of our group down, right? That particularly includes Makoto in this entire thing. And this deals with her sister. While it is the introduction of Akechi and like supposed to highlight like, oh, look at him, he's smart, he what value he brings to the group, right? Like that's what this is supposed to be. But it's at the cost of the other characters around him, which I think sucks, right? In addition, I've talked multiple times about how Morgana like steamrolls Haru's storyline. I think that the way to do that is start introducing the seeds of Morgana disagreeing and not wanting like you know, feeling useless and like start introducing the seeds there, but don't have it come to a head of him running away and having that be how she's introduced and have his whole character arc be during hers, right? I think you have it during this one, and particularly for like this scene, right? Or not just this scene, but like there's some future stuff that makes him useful, but like which would be a nice end cap to future stuff that is spoilers that anyone who knows what I'm talking about. That does make Morgana useful. I think that like if we had the arc be like starting around Haru's of him feeling useless, or at the end of more accurately, it's at the end of Futaba, right? At the end of Futaba into Haru, he starts to feel useless, but we don't get the crux of his arc during that. That's just like leading into like the discontent within the he has within the team of feeling useless and everything. Then we get to here, right, where we have 3 different people who are having these arcs. We have Akechi, who's already been introduced, already on an arc, already has his persona awakened, right? He doesn't need to have the persona awakening. We're already familiar with him. We know who he is because he's been introduced throughout the rest of the game. We have Makoto, who already had her story arc, but with a character who was unrelated to her, right? Like she kind of like realized some of the errors of her ways, but this is the character that like emotionally matters to her, even though she's already going through her character progression, right? And then you could have Morgana in there as well, feeling useless, feeling this way. And so you could have it be where you get to, what I would do is have Makoto be the one coming up with a lot of Akechi's plans throughout this stuff, right? Like the stuff that Akechi said of like, oh, well, we could rig it to do this and we could rig it to do that, right? I think it makes more sense to have Makoto doing that, right? As like almost a battle against her sister of like, oh, she's playing by the same rules her sister is, right? And like for different purposes, but is like, yeah, we're gonna rig these machines to do this, and like have her come up with these ideas, because I think that makes more thematic sense for her to do in a battle with her sister, right? And then you could have this scene reveal here, and you could even have like Akechi like add on to that, and then have during this scene here the reveal, this exact reveal of like, oh, he has another card and he has all this money by basically playing the game, but to an even higher extent, to its natural conclusions that we didn't go through, right? Like, which should highlight the like real differences between like what Makoto wants to do and what Akechi wants to do. Like, I get the part of the problem is that like, oh, well, Makoto doesn't want to cheat this legal system, and she wants to be a police commissioner who will reform that kind of thing. But we already know she's okay with somewhat bending the rules because she's being a phantom thief. We already know that like she does want to play within the rules of the system outlined for her, but is willing to like bend those rules, right? But she's not willing to escape that system as a whole. We see that because she wants to be a police commissioner, right? And so I think it makes sense for her to be kind of stuck in the same box that Sai is in currently, just for different purposes, more altruistic, good purposes, but like still playing by the same rules and coming up with these things. And she would be the one to initially beat her and get the 100,000, and then Sai would change the rules on her, say 1 million, right? Then during those conversations, you could have Akechi being like, oh, what if we do this, and like extend that rule bending farther. But like, maybe there's pushback from the team. Maybe we just get clips of him being like, huh, like, or thinking things through alone as everyone walks away, that kind of thing. And so this could be the reveal for that, of like, oh, this is why I was thinking, this is why I was doing in the background, to gain more money by pushing even farther to the natural extent of these rules, like to the end point of them, to get the 1 million, right? Now, so then we get the 1 million here, the Taro Tanaka card, right? Exactly. Instead of disposing of it, I secretly used it to gather coins and outsmart the system. That'd mean we'd have 500,000 if we add all our coins together. So what? That's still... Yeah, and then we're going to be able to borrow double. So what? That's still clearly not close to the required total. Actually, once my account reached 460,000, I brought the maximum amount a second time. After paying back the original 10,000, I was left with 910,000. Adding Joker's total to that brings us to 1,010,000 coins. We can surely cross the bridge now.
Whoa!
But wait, if we borrowed all them coins, is there a problem? The manager room lies ahead. We won't need to worry about the coins after this. Or did you honestly intend on paying back such a large sum? See, and this kind of point of like, you know, pushing the rules as far as they can go. Now, there's a huge, like, glaring thing here, which is, well, she changed the rules once, why doesn't she just change it again? Right? And she really should just say like, well, fine, now it's 100 million and I'll keep raising the price or whatever, right? And then you could have Morgana come in and rectify the situation due to being like a phantom thief cat, you know, doing something physical to the bridge or something physical to the machine, or like a way around it, right? Of like, which would go to proving his usefulness and being like, you know, all of this, but it's also thematically relevant to the idea of, you know, Akechi and Makoto are playing by the rules of this system. But the entire reason that Morgana, like the strength he brings to the team and the strength that he has and the way he does things is not playing by these rules. He's doing a completely different thing. The entire reason we're here is because we're in the metaverse, changing people's cognitions and stealing their hearts or whatever, right? Like, that's not playing by the rules of the natural universe. His whole thing is like, he's a fucking cat in the real world that's, you know, has the awareness of a person. And so, like, take advantage of that in this moment. Like, I don't have a crystal clear idea of how to do that. Maybe if I do like a video essay or something, I'll come up with a more concrete idea how to do that. But like, you know, there's a few different ways of like, you know, him being able to be the solution here, right? Which would then be this the turnaround to him starting to be more useful and like exhibit his strength of not playing by the same rules that everyone else is. He's playing a completely different game, right? And so like in this palace, you could have 3 different arcs going at the same time in concert with each other, which I think would be really, really cool without steamrolling each other. I don't know. It sucks because like, why does she go along with this, right? Like, I can't remember what the excuse is. Oh, it's actually a little frightening how sharp you are. Like, no, because he's fucking, but he's not. That's the thing. Any one of our, like, Makoto has come up with these ideas before. The same types of ideas before of you know, going around the rules. Like Futaba has done that before, right? Like it plus like I think what part of what fucks me off about this so much is that this comes off the back of Haru's, where like Haru didn't get a chance to shine in her own palace. This is technically Akechi's palace, right? Of where he's introduced, but he's already been given so much screen time and so many chances to like be a person, even in vanilla, let alone in royal. And then instead, they make all of us more dumb in order to make him seem smart for this entire thing. And so, like, I think that by doing it the other way, it would make sense for, like, it wouldn't dumb down our group. It would make him seem smarter than our group, but then, like, have like, the realization of, oh, we're all still stuck in our own little box, and Morgana's whole thing is that he doesn't need to be stuck in that box with us. Oh my fucking Jesus, it's so dumb. I'm glad I'm able to contribute to our Phantom Thieves efforts.
Let us go.
Before she just decides to change the rules again. Yeah, see, like, they acknowledge it right there that she could just change the rules right now again. Like, they acknowledge it and don't give a reason why she won't do that. Yeah, like have Morgana, you know what it is. I know 1,000,000 coins is a lot or whatever, but have him be able to jump over there and jump onto the weight and turn into the bus and have that weigh it down and then like break it so it's stuck in this position, and then he could come back to us. You know, because like that even feeds into the whole thing of like, what, am I only transportation for you? Like it even feeds into like, come on, it's right there. How bad do you have to be at understanding your own game to do this? Oh God. I'm just. Okay.
It looks like this is her base of operations. Perhaps her treasure will appear on that pedestal. A lot has happened, but we managed to get up here. Miss Manager's days are numbered.
How uncouth of you to simply barge in here. Elegance is necessary for victory as well, you know. I entertained you with all of my games, but it appears you are still far from satisfied. Very well. I've made preparations especially for that possibility. This will be a game of life and death from now on. No matter who I face, I shall not lose.
Sis. Our infiltration route is secure. We need to head back out and send the calling card.
And once the calling card is sent, Sai-san's treasure will appear, correct?
Yeah. Once the target is cognizant of the danger, that cloudy thing will take shape.
I wonder, what will the treasure look like?
That depends on the person. For Kamoshida, it was a medal. Madarame's was a painting, and Kanashiro's was fake money.
Father's was a plastic model.
In other words, the treasure is what marked the beginning of the palace ruler's aspirations.
Could also be what caused their desires to swell.
Thinking about it won't get us anywhere, though. Let's head back and prepare the calling card.
What's up? You curious about the treasure? Speaking of that, it actually looks like there's a shape formed in the haziness. If I had to guess, I'd say that Sis's treasure is a police notebook. Right, your father was. She probably thinks Dad died because the police were using him. That's why she believes justice is meaningless and there's no point in living a subservient life. Dad's death was even the reason she aspired to become a prosecutor and grew up so obsessed with winning. She really loved him. Sai-san must be exhausted from living in such a fiercely competitive world. Honest beliefs alone are not enough to get you through. Even I understand that pain. But that is what is exactly what we need to change her. Oh my god, I can't read. Yes, you're right. And now we've ascertained the location of the treasure for that goal. Would you like to return to the entrance now? Let's head back.
Okay.
So this is how you go about arranging your operations. Let us now have a much better understanding of why you've been so successful.
Ah, you're back.
All that all that remains is to actually send the calling card. Looks like we'll manage to get it out before the starts going down too. We still don't know anything about the true culprit behind the mental shutdown cell. I wonder if we'll learn anything from Nijima-san's shadow. Now she hasn't ascertained any relevant clues. I agree, that's why she has the warrant out on the Phantom Thieves after all. Furthermore, the public believes arresting us will solve the case. The public prosecutors won't stop now. They have the weight of the general public on their shoulders. If only we knew who the true culprit was, we wouldn't have to fight Nijima-san's shadow. Who could it be? Do you think it's someone we know? There's a possibility. True, but there would be no end to the mistrust if we began downing our peers. Either way, we only have one opportunity to turn the tables. This final calling card shall be my magnum opus. Simply let us know when you're ready.
Hey! What?
Alrighty.
Well, does it feel good? Master!
Oh!
See you later.
Alrighty. I'll exercise some more, but in the meantime, please cook. Hi, please leave. On the fan site, it's time people make a big deal of it. Of course they're not innocent. They're wanted, so they'd be arrested on the spot. Wonder why I had to talk to him 3 times for that to work.
Hey! Yep.
Make sure your clothes up.
Hi!
Oh, you want to do it? Yes! Now, let's carry out our plan. Whoa! Nice going!
Seems you've gained some strength.
Alright.
And the protein was effective by
Well
1.
Hi!
So the Culture Festival is over. Old Man Winter is on his way. Now we're entering the season for winter sports. Figure skating's really popular, isn't it? Alright, this may be gym class, but I'm gonna give you an English lesson. Think of it as mental strength training. Tell me what the figure in figure skating refers to. Geometric shapes? Or the human body? Ooh. That's right. The figure in figure skating is shapes. Originally, the figure skaters had to draw specific shapes into the ice, and they were judged on their accuracy. Firstly, when I hear the word figure, I think of action figures. Those skaters look like beautiful dolls anyways. Ha! Matt-kun? Well, today, if you have time, just, if you have time, tell me. Bye. Yo, what you doing? Hey, if you got some free time after school, why don't we hang out? Think about it, alright? Come on, I need Okay, hey, Naoto.
Good day.
Good afternoon. I'm not quite used to meeting you here. Ah yes, there haven't been any further developments regarding the card. I suspect that it's mostly a prank in poor taste. I apologize for troubling you with it. Maybe you should walk her home after school. Alright, first things first, look around for everybody. Or not for everybody, but for whoever may have lost their wallet. Alright, let's check the third year. Is it you? Did you lose your wallet, Principal? Flitkin, isn't it? I remember your name since you're a transfer student. Would you mind talking with me for a moment? And people often say they dislike the countryside, but if you ask me, I'd say that we just don't have any hobbies. And hobbies, then they wouldn't be bored even here in the country. I've been here since I was very small, but I've never been bored. It's because I have a collection. What sort of collection, you ask? Tinks. Collecting Tink-related items. I just can't get enough of them. Gun barrels, caterpillar tread. After becoming a principal here, I've been able to devote my time and money to expanding my collection, but training shell, that's the one thing I've been unable to acquire. If you were to get a hold of me, I'd be willing to give you reward money I can't buy. I think I can get you that. Really? You can find one for me. I can't wait for you to bring it to me. Alright. But that's not... When you read a book, it's like a whole world opens up for you. I made this in home ec. Aw, thank you. Did you lose your? Asked Kanji-kun to help me get ready for the Culture Fest, but he said no. Maybe that's just not his thing? Weird, I hear he's over at Daidara. Oh, I just remembered. Hey, would you mind helping me out with something? Sure. I don't have enough materials for the piece of art I'm trying to make. I might know. Okay. So you're into kanji. That's nice. I saw the results of the midterms. Here's something. Oh, thank you. Oh, the Gekko-kan. Okay. I only made the male version. I look forward to seeing how well you'll do in your later exams too. I'm trying to find out who lost their wallet. Oh, hey. Oh. You're available. It looked like I'm forget that. Yes, absolutely. Are you really Dojima-san's nephew? You seem too fun to be around for that. You seem too fun to be around for that. You sure have a lot of time on your hands. I feel like I keep seeing you around. But I guess that's what it's like for a high schooler. Enjoy it while you can. You slacking off again?
This sucks.
I won't put it like that. Taking breathers is part of the job. It's all about efficiency. Everyone needs rest from time to time, and today the old woman hasn't found me yet. Where did you go, Toru-chan?
This is bad.
Ah, geez, not again. Did she bring me more Nemono? I'm right here, Mother. Did you finish your shopping? I sure did. Let's go home. You're here for the first time in ages. I have to. Oh, why hello, detective. Toru-chan, this is Adachi-san. He's a police detective. Hello. I hear you've been good to my mother. This is Toru, my son. He's in town to see me. Well, I'm really here for my job. I haven't been back in a few... I'll be back for a few days, though. Don't make an old woman sad, dear. Though, I'm good. It's good to know you're working hard. Toru-chan works at a trading company. He takes lots of business trips overseas. So young, and he's already a manager. Come on, Mother. We're probably getting in the way of his work. Let's go home, okay? You hear the conversation as they walk away. Make lots of your favorite Nemono. That's great. Make sure the Renkun is a little tough. Of course, dear.
Guess it doesn't have to be me.
So that's the real one. We don't look anything like each other. We're not even close in age. I think the only thing we have in common is our name. But as long as he's here, I don't have to talk to her, so that's a relief. Good for you. I won't have to do all that overtime. I wish she'd move in with her son. Dachi is smiling. I like being alone. It's easy, and it lets me do whatever I want. That's true. You're so cold for a kid. But that's a smart way to be. You can't be around tons of people and feel bad every time they do. Alright, I'm glad I got some points with him. Adachi seemed a little sad. Yeah, I mean, that's rough because, like, you know, it is a bit lonely. And as much as he was, like, talking shit about the old lady, you know, it was, like, one of the people who seemed to, like, care about him and talk to him and, like, fussed over him. And it feels nice to have attention on you. And, like, especially if you don't get it that often. And then, like, to find out that you're the replacement for someone else and that someone else has come back, you know. And like I do relate to that a little bit.
Hey.
Adachi, so that's where you were. Dojima-san. Oh, it's you. Don't waste your time playing with high school kids. Let's go.
Sorry.
Sorry I kept you like that. Go on home.
Hey, wait! Dojima-san! Did he just apologize for me? We'll see ya. Dojima-san's waiting.
Weird that those were voiced. Watched Adachi go back to work and went home.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Went shopping today, fridge is full of food.
They look yummy. We've got veggies. Come on, grow. I'm excited.
But I'm okay. Made lunch, spent with... I can spend with I? I mean, it might be better to, what's going on home, but I got stuck with overtime at the last minute. Give me a break. Oh, but I'm not investigating you, so go home before it's too late. What a coincidence what into you. Today was a bad day at the store. Sales have already started already. Have already started already. And the shops are full of people. Fortunately, it's not like there was anything I wanted, so I could just leave stuff instead of suffering in the crowds. Since I have a bit of time, do you want to chat for a bit? I seems bored. She might appreciate it if you walked with her. You look really good dressed as a woman for the culture festival. If you had better makeup on, you would have looked even cuter. Fucking, thank you, this is what I'm saying. I love you. If you went to a kino with me and dressed up like that, we'd get hit on so much. So, how should I do your makeup? I want to look cute. You're really into this, huh? You want the cute look? It might work for you, but I have to warn you, you'll never be cuter than me. Oh, that's so sweet. God, this whole interaction is just really cute. I love this. I have to say, your skin looks really good even up close. Don't tell me you have your own beauty regimen. That doesn't sound like you. That must mean your skin is just naturally this good. That's so unfair. You and I got better acquainted over small talk. Wow, time sure passes quickly when I'm with you. This is a little something for you.
Here.
No, it's not much, but it's the thought that counts, right? Well, let's go.
See you again.
You saw I home and head back to your own home. I forgot to heal from cold. Set a trap for us. Yeah. No one called me, so I can actually do this one out here. Then this bench shall be our meeting place. I'm still writing more of my story. How much of it did I tell you about? Oh right, the pink alligator and the bird had become friends, right? This was the alligator's first friend and he was very happy. They started going to the river every day, and the little bird would sing while the alligator listened. But again, the alligator couldn't catch food easily because of his color. Pink is such an odd color. His prey in the jungle saw him from far away and had plenty of time to escape. He became so hungry that he was dizzy most of the time. He accidentally ate the bird one afternoon as it slept in his mouth. Of course, he realized his mistake immediately. He drank swamp water to induce vomiting, but the bird was already dead when he retrieved it. After that, he couldn't bring himself to eat anything. That's as far as I've written. I couldn't decide on an ending. I've heard that one before. I see. So I guess my life isn't so unusual after all then. Thought nobody understood me, but if you're saying this story of mine has been done before. Interesting. It's funny that gets me points. I was being an asshole, but yeah, I've heard this depressing shit before. So before I mentioned I was writing a diary. That was a lie. I was writing my will. I couldn't face reality, and I was essentially screaming curses into my notebook. But for now, I'm writing my story in the same notebook. It probably isn't very good, but it contains some things that I've learned during my short life. When it's done, I want you to read it. I mean, meeting you is the main reason I started writing it. The Dying Man's social link has reached level 7. Oh. I'm really trying to come up with a good ending, but I can't decide. I don't have much time to spare. Well, thanks. I hope we can chat some more later. You decide to go back to the dorm.
Welcome back.
The day after tomorrow is the day. It's been a long journey, but we're finally here. We're the only ones who can defeat it, so don't let down your guard until the very end. Roger, roger. Yeah, because I finished this guy, right? In my, like, I think I finished him in all of the realities at this point, right? Mutatsu. Alright, let's see. What actually do I want to level up for my Pixie? Probably agility, right? Out of the ones that are available. There's no school today. I'm gonna go hang out with the sick boy since nobody talked to me today. Even though I know this is what I'm doing in like all the realities. Why do you have a seat? I'm still writing more of my story. How much did I tell you about it? Yeah, I'm not gonna read it all again. They said go into the river every day. But again, the alligator couldn't catch food because of his color. Pink is such an odd color. He became so hungry he was dizzy. He accidentally ate the bird one afternoon as he slept in his bath. Of course, he realized his mistake. Drink salt water to induce vomiting. After that, he can bring himself to eat anything. That's as far as I've written. It's a common story. It's a touching... Okay, so slightly different nuances here. You really think so? Maybe you'll enjoy the final product. I thought the only thing I could give people was hopelessness, but maybe. So before I mentioned I was writing a diary, that was a lie. I was writing my will. I couldn't face reality. I was essentially screaming curses into my notebook. But for now, I'm writing my story in the same notebook. Probably isn't very good, but contains some things I've learned during my short life. When it's done, I want you to read it. I mean, meeting you is the main reason I started writing it. I'm really trying to come up with a good ending, but I can't decide. I don't have much time to spare. Well, thanks. I hope we can chat some more later. You decided to go back to the dorm.
Welcome back.
Welcome back yourself. Alright, you want to actually hang out? Ah, Yukari. It's not that I have a problem with her, but... Alright, Mutatsu, let's finish this up. Maybe this is divine guidance. The detective called me and said he found my wife and son. Said they're running a small restaurant. I guess it's pretty popular. My son's married and his wife's pregnant. That makes me feel so old. Decided I'd leave after I saw you, so I'll be going tonight. I won't be back until after they've forgiven me. If I get down on my I'll get down on my hands and knees if I have to. If my son wants to sock me in the face, well, that's fine too. I've been thinking about what I've been going to say to my wife, even though I'm not very good with words. I'm gonna say I want to recite the citrus with you by my side for the rest of my life. Well, how's that sound? That's great. Oh, come on, kid, you're embarrassing me. Compared to not ringing a bell. Even though I'm a monk, I guess I'm attached to my family. I guess I'm a worldly monk, huh? But I finally faced the fact that I was drinking to hide my true feelings. I feel so free now. Shh, it's all your fault, kid. Lecturing you night after night. Made me think about when I used to be a father. Maybe Buddha sent you to help me. I gotta admit, I believe in fate. If I hadn't met you, I'd never have seen my family ever again. I owe you, kid. Here, take this. It's a goodbye gift. When you mix Cointreau with white rum, lemon juice, and ice, you get a cocktail called XYZ. Movies and manga often use the initials XYZ to symbolize the end of something, but I think XYZ is the best. Plus, it tastes so good going down. I'll be praying that your future is XYZ. So long, kid.